Port of Seattle owns and operates Seattle-Tacoma International Airport with a lot of non-stop flights to 94 cities in North America, Asia, and Europe. Please welcome Senior Manager of the International Tourism Development, BJ Stokey.
Thank you. Seattle, home of high-tech, biotech, grunge music, Seattle Seahawks, yay. And we build very big airplanes as well. I'm sure you've heard of Boeing. A lot of you fly in that. I have been with the port for a very long time. I had the opportunity to start the International Tourism Promotion Program there with our partners at Visit Seattle and then Washington State Tourism. And in the last 10 years, Seattle has exploded onto the world stage. We, in a period of time from 2007, added 13 new intercontinental flights through our airport. And next year, Delta Airline is going to be starting London, Seattle, Hong Kong, Seattle, Seoul, Seattle. 2 years ago, Emirates started service from our airport to Dubai. We also have Shanghai and 2 different airlines serving us out of Beijing. So we really do cover the globe quite a bit. I think this may have skipped a picture, but maybe I'm just not talking fast enough. We also have made our mark on the world stage in the last 12 years for cruise ship. We have 7 cruise lines that sail from Seattle to Alaska, and this has become a huge part of our business, and we're pushing it very hard for pre and post business, both in the leisure and in the meeting and conference facilities. This one right here is located at Bell Harbor, at Bell Street Harbor. This is also a conference center with the Port of Seattle owns, and we do have the distinction in this particular facility of being the only conference facility in Seattle that can also provide simultaneous translation capability. So this is a big advantage if you come from international markets where you need that type of service. Of course, the Space Needle is an icon in Seattle, and having a good destination is important for attracting good meetings and people that want to come and also be able to spend their leisure time enjoying the atmosphere that you might have in a city. We love the Seattle Center because it's also the home to many of our big events. This particular shot is from the Chihuly Garden of Glass. If you've been to Las Vegas and to the Bellagio, you've seen Dale Chihuly's glass work. And you can also have special meetings and events in that particular facility with that great view of the Space Needle. Also, getting out of Seattle, you have the opportunity to see some pretty iconic things in the state of Washington. The state of Washington is so fortunate we're one of 20 of the states in the US that actually have a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this being the Olympic National Park. If you're lucky, you might even see a couple of werewolves and vampires there too. And of course, the San Juan Islands north of Seattle for whale watching, orca whales, 3 pods, and luckily coincides with our cruise ship season, roughly May through September. We're very proud of that as an additional thing that you can do in Seattle. Great way to see that is actually by taking a seaplane out of Lake Union and flying up in 45 minutes. And to conclude, although there's many, many more things I can tell you about when I meet with you in person about our state, this is just a shot on the North Cascades Highway, another of a fantastic part of the diversity of Washington State.
Okay. Testing, okay. So, BJ, what does it take to get an audience with Bill Gates?
A lot more money than I have.
So, the reason I ask is because I met with a Chinese operator in Los Angeles, a receptive operator, and he showed me pictures of his group with having an audience with Bill Gates and with Warren Buffett. And so I asked him, I said, how, is this somehow a Photoshop picture? Is this real? And he told me that the way they were able to get that picture was, I guess he has a gala dinner function for people who are putting up $40,000, $50,000 a plate, something of that nature. He was able to get this Chinese group to buy their way into that, and they got a picture with him. So, and the same.
I would imagine, because Mr. Gates, I think as most people know, it's not a secret, he's very philanthropic. And he and his wife Melinda are extremely committed to eradicating diseases in third world countries. And this is a big passion of his. And we have the Gates Institute in Seattle as well. And they spend all their time figuring out ways to spend his money in a philanthropic way. So I think we're very proud that we have that particular legacy with him.
So you're the port, and you work with the Bureau to basically, so what can the Bureau do in terms of helping, what can you do in terms of helping these operators tomorrow, and what can the Bureau do?
Right. Well, Visit Seattle has been a partner for all these years. We work very closely together, and I am just kind of representing the whole group by being here at this particular show. And what I can do is, one, I want to try and convince the receptives that are here that Seattle is worth taking a look at for this type of business, and then carry that message back to my partners to discuss how we can follow up. And I will certainly do that with Visit Seattle. They have a tremendous team of people there that promote conferences and small meetings and events, as well as a number of DMCs in the area that are quite competent as well.
Okay. Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.